She's Allie Trost, and I'm Pete Sweeney. This is the Arrowhead Pride Rundown. The Kansas City Chiefs have 3 of their last 4 home games at Arrowhead Stadium, starting with the 7-5 Baltimore Ravens, coming into Arrowhead Stadium this week after what was really a hectic week for the Chiefs.
And that's putting it lightly. We can't go into this game without addressing the Kareem Hunt situation. But what I was most impressed with the Chiefs' response was Patrick Mahomes' response. The way he pulled the Chiefs together, rallied them, and said, look guys, we're here for one thing, and that's to play football and keep our focus on the game and on finishing this season strong.
Yeah, on the football field, it's now the Spencer Ware and Damian Williams show. The Chiefs brought Charkandrick West back in. It's unclear if he's going to play in this game, but I look towards last week. Ware and Williams had an okay game, but the game plan wasn't for them. Now he's going to be game planning for the Baltimore Ravens. I'm excited to see how this tandem does against them, and it could finally be the return game for Eric Berry.
Day-to-day, no more, maybe. But Eric Berry could possibly be returning in this game, which, again, would be huge for the Chiefs. The Chiefs, for the first time in a while, didn't really have a big injury report. Demetrius Harris was out with an illness, and Sammy Watkins and Eric Berry were a bit limited today, but that compared to the Ravens, who had a laundry list, a full-blown, I mean, the biggest tweet I've seen of an injury report.
Yeah, the Ravens had 8 players out to start the week. It got decreased to 4, but the 2 injuries to watch on the Ravens side are Marlon Humphreys had pulled his groin towards the end of last game, and Tony Jefferson, the safety. Those are going to be 2 key injuries that Patrick Mahomes can take advantage of. I look towards Berry, and I asked Bob Sutton this week, what's the deal with Eric Berry? He said if he does play, he probably will be on a snap count in this game. Another part of this game that I look for is this was the matchup we were looking for week 5 when the Chiefs played the Jaguars, and the Jaguars didn't turn out to be who we thought they were. This is finally the #1 offense in the Chiefs versus the #1 defense in the Ravens.
The Ravens are going to come in, they have nothing to lose, and they're also playing with this rookie quarterback, Lamar Jackson, who has brought some new life to this Ravens team. They are 3-0 in their last 3 games. Lamar Jackson brings a very unique skill set. He's excellent on the run, and the Chiefs are number 22 against the run. So it's going to be a really difficult matchup for the Chiefs against Lamar Jackson, and that's going to be a huge thing to look for.
I don't really like this matchup for the Chiefs because the Chiefs have struggled this year with a lot of fast runners, and to me, the Ravens have 2 of them you have to worry about, both in Lamar Jackson and Gus Edwards. This team doesn't pass a lot, so I'm eager to see how the Chiefs can defend them. And that leads us to our keys to the game.
Keys to the game. It's going to be just that. It's going to be the Chiefs defense really stopping Lamar Jackson, making him uncomfortable. He's thrown 3 interceptions and had 5 fumbles in those last 3 games, so making him uncomfortable, not letting him out of the pocket, and forcing him to throw the football is going to be key for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I look towards this Chiefs defense, and then stopping Lamar Jackson is going to be key, but playing your game. Don't let the Ravens get an early lead, and then with all these runners, they don't pass a lot. They can run out the clock, whether it be at the end of the first half or the end of this football game. Get out to an early lead. They play back. You're going to have a little bit of intermediate passing for Patrick Mahomes, and if you can get that done, get an early lead, and you have the Ravens playing your game, it should be no problem for Kansas City. Now we get to score predictions.
Score predictions. Well, despite all of the concerns and the uncertainties going into this game, I still got the Chiefs winning this one. Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs are going to win 38-17 at Arrowhead.
See, I think it's going to be tight. I think this is one of these games where you shouldn't really be overlooking the Ravens. The Ravens need to win to stay in that AFC playoff picture. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for the Chiefs defense given the success the past 3 weeks for the Ravens. It comes down to the wire, but I do have the Chiefs pulling it out 33-27. Now, it also is, if you're going to Arrowhead Stadium, My Cause, My Cleats week, and you can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so if you haven't bought your ticket for the game yet, you can go online and you can actually purchase your ticket to benefit your favorite Chiefs player and their foundation or your favorite cause. So make sure to go to Chiefs.com and look for that link.
Should be a great Sunday back at Arrowhead Stadium. She's Allie Trost, I'm Pete Sweeney, and this has been your Arrowhead Pride Rundown.